What's happening, everybody? It's all art today because a few variant covers that I've been waiting to see have finally been revealed, and I want to share all of them with you just in case you hadn't seen them, because we got some dope art and I already pre-ordered all of these. There are a few more out there, but I just wanted to select a few just to put out there just in case you missed them. So we're actually we're gonna jump into DC and then we're gonna move over to Marvel. We're gonna start with DC with Batman 100. Now this one has actually been revealed, but I don't know if I'd even seen the full image because it's a wraparound cover. So here's Batman 100 by Jorge Jimenez, and it features, you got Batman and Joker all in your face. Then you have all these other characters: Bane, Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, Harley, Poison Ivy, Signal, just all these characters all squeezed in here, just star-studded affair. Batman 100. I'm sure there are other variants out there, but this is just the one that I pre-ordered. So I was thinking, first, I like Jorge Jimenez, dope artist. But then just look at this, just all these characters just thrown in there. And I'm even like just going back. I've seen this a couple days now, but I'm even going back and I'm looking at it, zooming in, and I'm seeing even more characters. Like, oh, I didn't even see them the first time. Penguin. All of a sudden, I just saw Penguin's face in the bottom there. Like, what? I didn't even they just keep popping up. So even I'm gonna go back and look at it again, and I'm sure I'll spot a couple other characters I missed the first time, second, third, and fourth times. I just keep popping up. So that's Batman 100 again, Jorge Jimenez, and this stunning wraparound star-studded cover there featuring Batman and supporting cast, rogues gallery, everybody in damn near in Gotham right there. Next up, we can keep it going again, sticking with DC and their other event going on, Dark Knight's Death Metal. So I already showed some time ago the art germ variant for Dark Knight's Death Metal #3, which was Supergirl, and that was when I found out that Supergirl was his favorite superhero, which I thought was cool because he's done some dope Supergirl covers. So when this one I had already pre-ordered this one sight unseen, mind you, but when I saw that one, I was like, oh yeah, and I'm so glad I had ended up pre-ordering two. I was like, once I realized it was Supergirl, oh yeah, I need two of those. So now this one, I was like, all right, I think I knew it was gonna be John Stewart, but I'm not 100% sure. I was like, all right, another art germ cover, I'll do this one. All right, I'll pre-order two of those two. And then he kind of teased part of the image. I'm like, okay, I hope this isn't the way the image is gonna be, but it was just, he only showed like half of it. And then he did the full reveal. So there it is, and like the full shot of Green Lantern John Stewart, my favorite Green Lantern. And I was like, oh yeah, that art germ, and you know what you're gonna expect with art germ. Like, just a phenomenal artist, fan favorite, has done just plenty of dope covers, a lot of variants over the years. I met him years ago at San Diego Comic-Con, had him sign some Stephanie Brown Batgirl books and maybe a couple other things in there, but that was so long ago. What was that, 2011, I think? So I would love to, I don't even know if I even ran into him again, but I had plenty of other books I would love for him to sign, just to even just meet him again, just talk to him and just talk about art, because again, phenomenal artist and just cool dude. So yeah, Dark Knight's Death Metal #4 art germ, Green Lantern John Stewart. And then, because we still have more DC stuff, here is another book with a ton of variants coming, Detective Comics 1027. Now of course this is going to just be another big kind of, not anniversary issue, I don't even know just a tentpole issue, whatever you want to call it, but just 1,000 issues since Batman's first appearance, Detective Comics 27. So here we are, 1,000 issues later, which it's just kind of mind-blowing. Just think about that. Just comics, and like, dude, that's just a lot of Batman, a lot of Detective Comics, a lot of stories with Gotham as the focus, and the supporting cast, the Rose Gallery, the characters, the lives, the life and the death, just the stories, the crime, the superheroes, all this shit, Gotham shenanigans. But here is again another art germ cover, but we got Batman and the homie Kate Kane, aka Batwoman, in this, just another gorgeous cover here. Detective Comics 1027. Also, once, because I already knew art germ doing it. Then I saw it was gonna be Batwoman. Oh hell yeah, because I love Batwoman. So I have some art germ Batgirl covers with Stephanie Brown. And I don't know if he did Babs covers. But then we got Batwoman on a variant cover, Detective 1027. I'm all in. Yes, give me that. So there it is, Art Germ, another Art Germ cover, Detective 27. But we're not done with Art Germ because now we're going over to Marvel and we got Fantastic Four. Started out, for the current Fantastic Four run, I picked up the first, was it 5 issues? So at a sale last year, I think it was the shop closing sale that I went to twice and picked up a ton of books. I picked up, actually, you know what? It was either there or it was the first fill the bag sale. One of those shop sales. I was like, all right, let me check out Fantastic Four, see what the hell they've been up to. And I picked up the first 5 issues. I was like, oh, you know, it's pretty cool. I also got all the Art Germ variants for the first one, for issue number 1, which like all the solo character shots, which are cool. So I have all 4 of those. And then I think I have the standard cover as well, or one of the other covers, the team shot covers. And then the rest of the issues up to the wedding special, I believe. But Fantastic Four kept going, and now we're issue 25 had just been solicited, and I was like, all right, let me go through. And I was just looking through everything, and for some, I don't know if I either just saw the cover or I was just scrolling through everything and I just caught his name. I was like, oh, Art Germ doing a variant. Oh, interesting. Let me do that. And then I realized, and then I found out it was gonna be Dr. Doom. So, oh yeah, got an Art Germ Dr. Doom variant for Fantastic Four 25 anniversary issue. Yes, sign me up. I want it. Yes, Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom. Oh man, aka Metal Face, Metal Fingers. As a shout out to MF Doom, my favorite rappers. But here it is, Fantastic Four 25. So I also want to know if you've been reading Fantastic Four. What have you thought of it? What do you think of Dan Slott's just kind of stint on the title on Marvel's First Family? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as I said, finishing with Marvel. So we go from Marvel's First Family to Marvel's greatest solo hero. Here it is, Spider-Man. So we're at Amazing Spider-Man 49, legacy number 850. 850 issues of amazing, friendly neighborhood, spectacular web swinging action. Here it is, 850. So just huge. So they're bringing it all in stops. Tons of variants for this one. I have at least 5 of these coming, but these 2, I've already seen a couple of, at least 3 of them, and these other 2 just got revealed. So first up, we have Spider-Man and Venom tangling on the side of a building by my man Mark Brooks. Again, just another phenomenal artist who's actually previously done some interiors, but it's been a while since he's done some, as far as I know. But he's just been a hot name as far as covers have been. Spider-Man stuff, X-Men, ton of X-Men, obviously, and just kind of all over the place. But again, similar art germ, you know when you see Mark Brooks' name, you know what you're gonna get. Some fantastic fucking art, and he keeps that going here. Again, Spider-Man, Venom, and I had mentioned this on Twitter. I'd seen like his Black Cat number 2 variant, which was the Carnageized variant, which was, I was like, oh man, it's like he already done. So I said, like mentioned, I quote tweeted this art, and I said, oh, he'd already done the Black Cat Carnageized variant. But can y'all imagine a full-on Mark Brooks Carnage cover? Just how spectacular that would be. Like Marvel, Mark Brooks, make that happen, because you just be printing money at that point. I want all of them. Just give me Carnage. And even if it's just a Carnage solo shot, but if you do an action shot with Spider-Man and Carnage, can y'all imagine that? Like, how incredible would that be? Seriously, dude, again, similar to Art Germ, I met Mark Brooks years ago, but this was at Seattle. Talked about that. Emerald City Comic Con, what was that, 2014, I think? So finally got to meet him. Again, had already been a fan of his work, just admiring everything he's done at that point. And yeah, just always kept an eye out for it. Anytime I see Mark Brooks, I gotta see what he's doing. I gotta see, like, follow him on Twitter. I gotta see if he drops some art. If I know he's doing a variant, I have a cover, variant, whatever. I want to see it, because you just know, again, you just know what you're gonna get. Some phenomenal piece of work. So that's Mark Brooks, Amazing Spider-Man 850. Then we gotta finish up with, of course, my man. You got Amazing Spider-Man anniversary, huge milestone variant. You know they're bringing out my man Chris Bachalo and frequent collaborator Tim Townsend. So here they are, Spider-Man. We go from Spider-Man and Venom to Spider-Man and Green Goblin. So I think this is one of the first time I've seen Chris Bachalo draw Green Goblin. So, and I also want to shout out because I like the logo with the green and the white there. I thought the green on this cover just looks fucking amazing. So I'm like, oh man, I'm thinking, looking at these covers, I'm thinking, dude, why didn't I just get multiples of all of these? Because I think I honestly would love a second copy of that Bachalo cover. And it just looks dope. The Mark Brooks one too. I'm like, oh, I think I should just go get, multiple copies of all of these. I wish I could just, too bad, like if I had a mansion, I would just frame everything. Just have comics just strung up along the walls, just throughout the entire place. Give me a castle, why not? Comic book castle. I just have framed comics everywhere. Everywhere your eyes look, you just comics, just all across the wall. All types of covers and variants, just everywhere, because I just want them all. I just want to put them all up so I can just look at them all day. Just walk around and just sit and just admire the comics. Just this fantastic art that we get from all these talented people working in the comics industry who've honed their craft and have become big popular names and just fan beloved. And whenever they drop something, again, like I said, I was just waiting for the reveal of all these covers. So they're here, so I wanted to show them all off, just in case you missed them. Because again, I always talk about, everybody might not be as in tune with social media, so that's where a lot of stuff might happen, the first reveals. So, and if you aren't, that's okay. Like, no pressure, you don't have to do that. That's okay, you can do that. And that's why I'm here, to help you all. So we all spread the joy of comics and the love and share some of the news that you might not see regularly. So now we got all these cool comic covers. So that's that. Also, another question I want to have, because I mentioned Green Lantern John Stewart and how he's my favorite Green Lantern. Who's your favorite Green Lantern? Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, I don't even know, Alan Scott, and just all these other characters. Green Lantern, obviously, they just blew up and just it's expanded that entire world. And that's a whole separate video in itself, but we're not going to go too far now. Just let me know in the comments below who's your favorite Green Lantern. And that's that. So let me know what you think of all this art here. What variants are you looking forward to? Did you have any other ones in mind? Because again, even with Amazing Spider-Man 850, Detective 1027, and maybe Batman, I'm pretty sure Batman 100 as well, are gonna have even more covers. I know definitely for Detective and Amazing Spider-Man. I'm not sure how many more are for Batman 100, but just let me know what other covers you're looking for. Again, I just kind of mentioned some of the ones that I was looking for. Amazing Spider-Man 850, I'm also getting the Bradshaw cover, Olivier Coipel and Humberto Ramos, because obviously you get Bacalo and Ramos doing Spider-Man covers, X-Men covers. I gotta have them both. Olivier Coipel, whenever you draw Spider-Man, I need that in my life. The Bradshaw cover actually looks like the Campbell Amazing Spider-Man 500 cover with Spider-Man kind of swinging and a bunch of his rogues gallery down below looking up at him all angrily. So that's just how they are, menacing villains. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching and peace out.